Hey guys, girls, not by pals. SMMI. Today we got Harry Potter friend George Weasley. This is gonna be a Fred Weasley ex-male Todoroki Dumbledore rear ex-George Weasley. This is gonna be the Weasley Christmas Eve party. Let's go. Joey was sitting in his office chair, minding his own business with friend George. Well, let's change it up again. Joey was sitting in the great hall when friend George walked in. Hey, Joey, are you coming with us? Joey looked side to side. Everyone in the great hall looked at him. Fred, George, how do you remember there's 13 children here? Yeah, if I stand up, you know the rule? Yeah. It won't apply to them, right? No, why? Okay, I'll stand up. Tony stands up and walks with them. You're still worried about the 13th rule, aren't you? I'm worried about Scabbers, okay? Maybe he is someone that's causing the 13th rule. What? Ron's rat? Really? I'm not so sure about that, Fred said, looking at Tony. I mean, really, Ron's rat being the 13th curse, causing people to stand up and die magically. What do you think that happened? I don't know. He's probably not really a rat, Tony said, looking down. Have you been searching on who he might be? Fred asked, looking at Tony shocked. No, nothing like that, Tony said, walking faster than Fred and George. Tony, who is he then? I'm not talking about him anymore, Tony said, walking faster to the train to head to with the others to go to the Weasley house. Tony, come on, tell us. No, not at all. Everything's fine. Tony, please tell us what's going on. You're being more conflicted but lately, Fred said, watching as Tony slams the door shut. Because Harry and Ron and Hermione were standing there. Okay, fine, I'll tell you. The rat might be one of the man who shouldn't be named associates. Why do you think that? Fred asked. Because I've been having this weird feeling that he shouldn't be named brought associated with him. Has been keeping information about Hogwarts. Okay, and how do you know this all? Because Dad assigned me to keep an eye out on Hogwarts. Okay, yeah, I know, I get it, Fred said, watching his toy size and opens the door. Hey, kiddos, did you hear any of that? No, why? Do we have to hear anything of that? Hermione asked. Nope, let's head to the train. Come on, kiddos. Tony said, acting all cool about what her friend George and Tilly were doing behind closed doors. Is your brother and your brother's boyfriend alright? Hermione asked Ron. Yeah, I guess so, Ron said, watching as Tony and friend George are talking amongst themselves. Should we really be talking to this in front of those guys? No, it's fine, Tony said. So, Christmas was awesome, right? Fred said to Tony. Yeah, Christmas was cool and amazing, like always, at the Weasley family house. Yeah, New Year's will be spectacular, right, Fred? Right, George? Will you guys stop doing that for a minute? I got a call on my little layer from McGonagall coming in. Okay, hurry up, Fred said, watching as Tony opens the layer. It was a howler. Don't try anything that you will think of. Love you, McGonagall. Alright, I'll plan not to do anything too heroic. Tony thought in his head, put the letter in his pocket and walked back to friend George. What was it? Don't do anything that I won't forget. Okay, that means stupid, right? Fred asked, looking at Tony. Pretty much. Your way of saying don't do anything stupid. Tony said, walking into the boat, Hagrid smiling, hugging him. Be good, okay? Don't do anything you won't regret, I know. McGonagall sent me that message. Good, and make sure to come back in one piece. I know the Weasleys have this strong party sense. I know, Hagrid. I'll promise you I'll be fine. Make sure Harry's fine as well. Yes, I will make sure of that. I promise you that. Now let's go, kiddos. Tori said, grabbing each student and dragging them into the boat. Each student looked shocked that he could just carry them easily. Are each students in? Friend George are in. I'm getting in the boat. Alright, Hagrid, let's go. Alright, to the train we go to head to the Weasley family burrow. Why are we even doing this again? Hermione asked. Because it's New Year's Eve and something about the Weasleys for a party. You wanted to come, didn't you, Hermione? Yes. Then enjoy the fun of traveling to the Weasley burrow. It's one aspect of being part of the Weasley family. Okay, fine, Hermione said, looking shocked that Tilly would say that. Once they hit land, Tilly got everyone out, then got himself out, then walked to the training department and grabbed everyone a ticket with his own cash. Thank you, sir, Tilly said, smiling, walking back and giving everyone a ticket to the Weasley family house. Alright, let's go, Tilly said, watching as everyone was shocked. You paid for this for us? In some way, I do this a lot. Now let's go, Tilly said, looking at their smiling faces. Don't try anything with me, alright? We're not getting a candy. Not today, alright? Maybe on the way back. Fine. Everyone said, being detrusted, that they didn't get candy on the way there. Maybe a hot chocolate, okay? Everyone got excited, but now they get hot chocolate in the cold weather. Tony smiled, rubbing each of their kids' heads, and watching them get on the train, giving the ticket to the ticket conductor, and Tony doing it after Fred George walked in. After Fred whispered, "You're acting like a parent." I have to. They get themselves in so much trouble with Snape. I have to be their parental figure. Tori said, watching as they all board, and then Tori gets his ticket stamped, and walks in, sits with the others, and then the train heads to Sorry, I need to think of. As the train heads to Weasley home, the burrow, Tori watches as everyone waits patiently for the woman without the cart to walk in and give everyone hot chocolate as Tori ordered. Hot chocolate? Anyone hot chocolate? Over here, madame. Tori called and watches the lady opens the cart doors. Ah, Tori, it's good to see you. Come in for hot chocolate, the woman asked. You know, the children and Fred and George plus me. Ah, yes, here you all go. Each of you a hot chocolate today, and this blessedly cold day. The woman said, giving each child a hot chocolate, then giving Fred and George theirs, and then ending up handing Fred Tori's, since Tony had to pay for the money for the hot chocolates. Here you go, the right change for the hot chocolates. Thank you, sir. You have a good day. the woman said, closing the doors and leaving. They were shocked that Tori paid the right amount, not scammering for how many coins he needed. What? You didn't know I had enough coins for each of you to have a hot chocolate on this blissfully cold day? Tori said, watches Fred gives him his hot chocolate. Ah, the right temperature I like. She knows me well. Tori said while sipping down his hot chocolate. The others sipping slowly their hot chocolate. Why are you so nervous? Fred asked. Me? Nervous? I'm not nervous, George said. Looking one way or another, Fred and George looked at each other. Well, you're engaged to me. It sounds like you're going to be engaged to George. Me? Engaged to George? It's not like I have so many plans, George said, looking at George. George already knew the plans that George was making, 'cause he asked for his ring size. George then looked back at Fred. It's nothing, Fred. Just don't worry about it, George said, looking at him. George continued sipping down his hot chocolate, the others watching him. George doing the same thing. Why are you guys two hiding? Fred asked, looking at his ring. Oh, nothing, Fred, George said, watching his toys. Seals him to be quiet. You guys are hiding something. What's the big deal? Fred asked. Well, oh look, we're here, George said, walking out the iced window. The burrow coming into sight. The train stopped and everyone got off the train quickly as they could. Since Fred was getting antsy about something Toya and George were keeping. Toya walked out and Fred looked at George. Aren't you guys doing something without me? Fred asked. Toya ran away just in the nick of time, 'cause George was going to spoil the surprise that he knew the tube was going to engage to Tony. Tony yelled, Molly! Fred said it again, which got Molly to coming out fast, with Arthur in tow telling Fred to calm down. Fred, even though you're engaged to Tony, doesn't mean that George can too, Molly said, watching as Fred calms down, understanding why they were so secretive, and why Tori's self-esteem had gotten lower than it should. I'm sorry, Tori, Fred said, watching Tori cry as more than enough tears to fill a bucket or two. I'm sorry as well, George said, trying to not to watch the innocent being crying, 10 floods of tears. It's all you guys' fault, Tori said, running away. Fred and George tried to run after him, but Harry stopped them. I'll go after him. You guys stay here. Harry said, wandering after Tori. Tori was somewhere far east, somewhere where he used to be when he was found by Arthur. Let's just stop there, guys. And we go part 2. Peace out, Hero Squad.